Welcome along to this video walkthrough of our 2009 BK Calypso. It's a 28 by 12 2-bed. It's priced at 7,495. It's single glazed, but we could fit double glaze into this one for about £1,500. So if it matches what you need, but you want some double glazing fitted, then that's not an option. Just going to give you a quick look around, show the layout and the conditions. So let's get on. So just to point out, so we've got a dining area on the left-hand side. As you can see, you've got a table, freestanding table and bench style. Bench basically, and a couple of chairs. That could all be taken out if you wanted to. Originally it would have had fitted seating like the living area, but as you can see, someone's taken it out. They put this kind of wood veneer sticky stuff on the wall, and to be honest, they've done a decent enough job. It matches quite nicely with the carpet, so certainly seen a lot worse done. That could stay as it is, or you could fit your own seating there if you wanted to, and the new dining table and chairs if you've got them. So either way, it's up to you. We've got then living area, fitted seating. Upholstery's all right, just fraying in a little bit in a couple of places like that. But depending on what you're going to use the Caravan for, there's not really anything to worry about. You can always chuck a blanket over it, but it's one patch. But generally on the whole it's fine. Got a coffee table there as well, bit of delamination around the edges of the top there, just where they have started to lift. Probably just as easy to take the top off and paint it or something. Over in the corner on the left hand side here we've got a gas fire, and we've got then storage above the fire and to the side, as you can see. Slight angle to the front of the Caravan, which is pretty usual in Caravans really, but some decent window space. And as I turn around, you can see we are open plan, as with most Caravans. There's a handy little cupboard over here on the left-hand side, which is a good use of space. They didn't have to fit this, could have just had nothing there, but it has got the RCD unit in there, but it's also got a little hanging rail there and a shelf over the top. So it's quite handy really for a few bits and pieces that otherwise you wouldn't be able to have any storage there. Got an exterior door comes in over here. There's an under-counter fridge, although it's seen better days. It's a bit rusty on the front, so it doesn't look too brilliant. But there's one exterior door comes into the vinyl flooring for the kitchen area. And then we've got these sort of white ivory coloured doors on the kitchen. Gas oven, hob and grill on my right-hand side. No issues with delaminating. Just looking at the doors, they look to be okay, which is a positive. And then we've got space for a microwave over the top of the fridge area as well. You could fit a much bigger fridge if you wanted to take that worktop out and fit a bigger fridge freezer. You just would lose that bit of worktop space there, which might be handy. You have got a space over the top there for a microwave. So yeah, it just depends what you want to do really. Carpet then from this sort of tiny little hallway really, there's not much there. Carpet's pretty worn and could do with a new bit in the carpet in the hallway here and potentially in the bedrooms. That is something we could do if you wanted to. The living area bedroom's much better, but it's just a bit worn and a bit tired at the back. Main bedroom then at the back of the Caravan with the window on the rear as well. We've got a freestanding bed base. This bed base does need probably replacing or at least stripping off all the paint. As you can see, it's this kind of plastic coated paint which over time can dry and all crack, so it starts to peel off and fall off. So that could do with just having something done with it. But if I spin around, we've got a little mirror on the wall there, as you can see, and then we've got wardrobe cupboard in the corner plus some shelving. It's not a wine rack, it's a shelving. Wardrobe itself, if I open this one up, you can see decent wardrobe really. Hanging rail space there, shelf over the top, space below for like hanging your clothes, and then maybe even like a chest of drawers or something that you might want to add. So it's decent enough space, and then yeah, shelving unit to the side as well. Nice enough bedroom really. It's obviously a more basic Caravan, so just got a couple of bedside units there, but does the job. Coming out of there and turning to my right, we've got a twin room. This is right up against the side of the next Caravan, put it too close to the other one, so it's a bit darker in here, or at least for me it is. Don't know how the video looks. Two single beds there in this twin room. Obviously they are freestanding, so if you wanted to take one out or both out and use it as a study or something else, then we could do. We could take them out or leave them for you, up to you. Beds, storage unit on the wall there. Smaller than some wardrobes, to be fair. It's not as deep. It's got a hanging rail in there, so you can put some stuff in there. But it's not a massive unit, as you can see. But there's a bit of space underneath there if you wanted to fit an extra unit. But you have got an electric panel heater there as well. Coming out of the twin room, so we've got the third of the three doors over in this corner. And that's for our bathroom, where we've got our sink, toilet and shower. Electric heater in here, which is quite rusty, needs replacing really. We've got sink there, toilet there, and sink and shower, as you can see. It's a smaller shower than some, being honest. You do get bigger shower cubicles than that, especially in 2009. So it is a higher lip on the bottom in comparison to some showers. and then it's not a massive cubicle. So you do get some bigger ones than that, to be fair, but it's big enough for what you want to do in the shower, potentially. Standing in there, getting wet and doing the rest of the bits, so to speak. So there is a shower, of course. It's decent enough size, just not as big as some that you might find. So that's been the inside of our BK Calypso. This one was 2009, 2812. Going to jump outside now and I'll show you the exterior. Outside the Calypso then, I did mention we're quite close up to the left hand side here, so I'm not going to be able to show you down that way because we're too close, as you can see. But just having a quick scan there, doesn't look to be any issues down the side of the Caravan there. There's always a few lumps and bumps on these second-hand Caravans, but generally speaking, if there's anything serious like a gouge in the panel problem, then I usually will let you know. Otherwise, if it's just lumps and bumps, just smaller ones, don't tend to point out everything that we see. Coming down the door side, looks to be okay. Needs a new outside light on it because obviously that's seen better days. If I can get down the back, show you the rear of the Caravan, then I will. Rear's okay, as you can see. That tape is just on there from its being transported in here, but we're okay. We've got gutters along both sides. Come and show you the chassis, which is a standard painted chassis. Oh, my knees. Standard painted chassis, some surface rust, as you usually expect on something, you know, 10-15 years old and not galvanised. So it's got some surface rust where the sea air or even just normal air's got to it, but there's no real bad problems there. We do a chassis check to make sure the legs and wheels are all good, and check over the integrity of the chassis as well, just to make sure there's no problems with it. So we will do that for peace of mind for you. Bit of damage to the guttering on the front here at the right hand side on the front door side, just damage to the gutter and the barge board end, just needs folding out and flattening out, and that'll be all fine. So this has been our 2009 BK Calypso. It's a 28x12 2-bed, priced at $7,495. Want to have a look, pop along and see us or check the website. Got any questions, let us know. Cheers.